morning. 9th of September 2025. The song, I think, is a Stevie Wonder one, but you know me, it could be wrong. It's all I'm getting is they can feel it all over, but I think it's something to do about music being an international language. So music is a great leveller. We all can understand music, even if we can't understand the words. So vibrations, really, which is why we have the singing bowl. It's vibrations raise your spirits or lower your spirits, depending on what's being given out. And bless him, if it is Stevie, he is blind, so it could be that we're blind to something, and that we should feel the vibration and see how that makes us feel. If it feels good, then it's a good thing. If it feels bad, then it's a bad thing. As blind people, their other senses are heightened, and that's maybe what's happening with us. Our other senses need to be heightened so that we don't just see things, we feel and understand more that way. How does something or someone make us feel? Because today's card is the Hermit card. For me, it's the grandparents. I've always had a 27 in my life. So 9 or 27 it is. It is someone that walks beside you every day in spirit or flesh, which is why I have it on my social media pages. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. So we'll see. It is the Virgo card, it is the Buddha card, 9th of September. It is Virgo. We've got the moon, we've got Leo, so something in the dark, and 11th house of your North Node, your true life purpose. And that's what the Buddha card is, turning your back on everything else to follow your true life purpose. So, because he realised his vibration was low where he was. So he took himself off from all the trappings of wealth and his family and the palace to become a hermit. To find himself, to go within. And that's what spirit means with this card, going within. It's the abdomen, it's the intestines, it's hospital doors, it's health services. So, let's see. There he is on the cut. Well done, Spirit. So Spirit can't help us in this situation. This is something we've got to decide for ourselves because we have free will. There may be health issues involved and someone refusing to go within to look at themselves honestly. We've got 2 dogs being a problem and 2 snakes that was born in the year of the snake. And there's a Cancer there, and Scorpio and Aries in the sky. The moon. Lies, deceit and theft. There's the eagle again. Going off with the victory wreath. So somebody snatched victory from you. 10 years of loyalty. The truth must be spoken. That sword must be taken and sever ties with what no longer serves you. This is the truth setting you free. Justice needing to be served. Possibly legal matters, partnerships, open enemies, the call on the prostate. Something done behind your back in the dark. And a decision must be made about it. No longer in denial, no longer protecting others, no longer needing to know all the facts. You have to go with your feelings. Because sometimes you feel something before you know it. 2 weeks. Mercury retrograde, revisiting the past perhaps, and making a decision. Number 11, massively important positive energy. It's the only major arcana because today's card is neutral unless it comes out again. So, justice, balance, fairness. Yeah. Could be something coming between you and what you want. A confused mind. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separation. Vindictiveness. Third parties. Gossip. Problems with immature fire sign energy. So this brings a chapter to an end. We bring it to a close, but hopefully in a positive way, so that something else can be born. It's travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. It's ending this chapter. It could be global. Ready or not, Spirit's going to chuck you off that cliff and you're going to have to make your wings on the way down because they can't help you. You have to make this decision yourself. That's the apple tree. We don't destroy everything. We take with us what's needed from the past, the positive, and learn from it. But we do not take the baggage of the past with us. So it doesn't matter what you've done up to now, you have to do the right thing now, because wrongdoers will feel the wrath of Spirit. So we don't chop the apple tree down. We feed the roots, prune the branches, in the hopes of a better crop later on, because in some way, intentionally or unintentionally, you brought this on yourself. The answer is no. There'll be no happy endings. There'll be no celebrations here. Yeah, a bond that cannot be broken, no matter what happens. But there is something or someone returning from the past that's negative energy. Something or someone not open to emotions, to love, sitting at home on the couch, stuffing their face, watching Netflix, hoping this will all blow over. It won't. It's not going to go away. So 21 is bring it to a close. 11 and 21. Maybe you have to do this legally. It ends now. Possibly also inheritances with the 21. Yeah, time to move on. Leave the misery of the past behind. Do not take the baggage of the past with you. You could be travelling across water. Past is over. Making a declaration that you are coming home to who you truly are. You are no longer going to waste your time, energy, breath on something or someone that isn't worth it. 9 days. Unfinished business. It needs to be settled. you have learnt from this. Prove that you've learnt from it and don't repeat the mistakes. Don't act in haste because you repent at leisure. Sagittarius energy. So learning, travel. Yeah, there it is again. If somebody thinks they have got you by the short and careless, they're going to terrorise you, blackmail you emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. You may be protecting others, you may be in denial, you may not have all the facts. So someone doesn't want to take any action at all. There's no fire or passion for this. And if that happens, there'll be no justice. It will just stay the same. Problems with partnerships and you being the ultimate sacrifice. Cinderella will not go to the ball. She will stay there being the slave for two ugly sisters. In this case, it's two ugly brothers. It could be two people of any gender or status, but you are slugging your guts out for others and getting nothing in return. So, there is a lack here. Someone feels lonely in a room full of people, half erased, empty, in the pit of the stomach, which is what today's card is about, the stomach. And that could cause medical issues. So, that was a clear, undeniable read, wasn't it? 11th house is about your hopes, wishes, dreams. And unless you face this chaos, they will never come true. Pandora left hope in the box. Somebody is losing hope. It's about the legs and ankles, social and tribal gatherings, and the workplace. The colour, deep yellow, there's the yellow. The group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes, aspirations, and your social consciousness. The 11th house is where someone sees themselves reflected in the eyes of the group and recognises their place in the bigger picture. Groups can be a source of conflict or offer an opportunity to find resolution. Pluto is the 11th house, suggests, we haven't got Pluto. Whatever's in your house, it could be there is power struggles that have to be faced in a group or dominance attained over it. But this can be a place of friendship and acceptance, the 11th, which is the bond. It facilitates cooperation leading towards the achievement of the group objective and can be a place where the group pushes beyond acceptance and convention to reach greater awareness. So learning something as a group, as a bigger unit. The moon in Leo, things that go on in the dark. Emotionally proud, generous, confident, dominant, playful and self-indulgent. The moon in Leo needs to feel special and dislikes being put down or ignored. So somebody's being ignored. Somebody feels left out, alone, erased. Rider, we are evolving to a higher level in status especially, because this is the Chariot. This is travel, which we've got there with the travel to the object of your desire. Your lifestyle direction, a journey, a vacation, a relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a bigger picture. You have to see the bigger picture. So, Rider is number 5, and it's about honour. You have to do the honourable thing. No more lies, deceit or theft if that's you or someone else. It's not to be allowed. Rider, the letter R. Riding is easier for the warrior indoors and very courageous to him who travels the high road upon a stout horse. So it's born in the year of the horse, taking the high road. It is the rune of the sun. The cartwheel, which is a number 10, whirling across the sky. Thus the rune became connected with carts, so the wheels, so maybe Cooper could be a name that you're looking at. Land transportation and general horses and other pack animals. Because of the correspondence with the horse, rider became the rune of those who rode, the nobility and the rulers. Thus it is not only meant to ride, but gain the meaning of doing the right thing, acting honourably, what did I say, and telling right from wrong. Rider is also gained an association with the oak tree, which is Taurus, which is the fifth month, with the goats, which is Capricorn, who pulled the chariot of Thor with a healing herb. Odin's famous horse is Sleipnir, the famous steed, and the eight-legged horse. So we had the 8 hands and we had the 8 legs, didn't we? So that's 4 beings, 4 people or 2 animals, which could carry his master to all the 9 worlds of creation. However, tradition states that the rune is intimately connected with an obscure Teutonic fertility god called Ing, who may well have been imagined as a powerful stallion. Ing was a god of great importance to the early Anglo-Saxons when they first came to the home of Britain. So the Anglo-Saxons. Journeys of all kinds, both in the inner and outer worlds, are going within. The use of your judgment, there's the judgment, justice. So your free will is indicated. Advise, course, being to act honourably. Doing the right thing at all times will bring you the respect and admiration of those who matter. It is also suggests that the road you travel along will not be easy, but the eventual rewards will be worth the trials and tribulations encountered. Rider can be interpreted as a move forward in some venture. Legal and official affairs of all kinds must be resolved, and they will be resolved to your satisfaction, and promises and oaths and testimony will work to your benefit. However, this is not the rune about advice. In fact, the opposite is the case, since Rider clearly states that it is your own judgment, which is why Spirit can't help us, that will outweigh any other point of view. Its appearance warns against confiding your plans to anyone, so keep quiet. Keep your own counsel. Think deeply, and once your mind is made up, do not waver off course. Because somebody's always got an opinion to change your mind. You have to feel. Rue, number 22. Ruta graveolens, the herb of grace. So do it with grace. Don't show yourself up. Stay calm. 22. So we've got 21 and 22. Not a coincidence. So it may be around that time of this month. 21st, 22nd. And the 22 is the Fool's Journey begins again. You may rue the day. Ruta graveolens. Mars, war, the sun, exposure, and the moon, what's gone on in the dark. This is about protection and signatures, so be careful what you sign away. Correspondences, so paperwork, letters, texts. Take note of any if you're in a situation where it could be used as evidence. It's about light and fire, being ruled by Mars and the sun. Despite this, the strong smelling leaves have a grey-green tint to them, almost a luminosity, a quality that brings association with the moon, which we've got in the dice, and the veneration of Diana and Aradia. Rue both protects one from malicious witchcraft and is considered a witch's herb, protecting and enhancing our magic. It adds power to any spell and can catalyse blends of other herbs. An Italian folk magic charm, so Italy or Catholics could be important, known as Maruta, is crafted in likeness of rue. Now it is usually cast in silver and hidden within it, and all manner of protective and blessing symbols, such as 5-petaled vervain flower of protection. A key to the mystery, a moon for magic, a serpent for change. We've got the serpent, change is coming. A dagger for protection, we've got that, and the rooster for fertility. Rue is grown by doorsteps and hung in doorways to prevent harm entering the home. We associate it with as a warding against evil, and somebody is coming home. In herbal and homeopathic medicine, it is used for the eye strain, so blindness, like again I said, and to help us with the brightness or dimness of light. It is used on folk magic, floor washes, or green room water placed into soap. Magic bath recipes, even a version of 4 thieves vinegar. So 4 thieves to protect one from disease. Despite this, rue is considered a dangerous herb and should never be handled by pregnant women, as it can be abortification. So the 4 thieves would have 8 legs. Just remember that, so it's not just one. Rue is traditionally known as the herb of grace, as it was used in Christian mass and exorcism, sprinkled upon the floor. Spiritually, it confers grace or unseen aid in the form of love and mercy, even when we feel we are undeserving. Rue is a curse breaker, dispelling all wishes from others and ourselves, intentional or otherwise. Rue shields us with the grace and can bring blessings upon us and our household. So blessings upon your house. It is in the upright. We need protection and blessings in our life, even if things appear to be going well. Forces are working against us, and we need to bring in more spiritual light and take precautions so no harm will befall us or our loved ones. Look to each of the symbols. The 5-petaled flower is actually a white or European vervain bloom, an all-purpose herb of protection, blessings, healing, love and peace. Vervain is associated with the fairies and honours the goddess Diana in her form of Queen of the Fairies. The key represents the key of the mysteries, opening the gate we believed are locked to us. The moon aligns with the blessings. Moon, and here in the form of waxing crescent, so we've got to look for the waxing crescent moon, indicates slow and steady growth of good things. The moon is aligned with the serpent of regeneration, that's the shear. The dagger is one of protection and truth, sometimes equated as a poison dagger, while the rooster's head embodies vigilance and guardianship at times when others would be asleep and unguarded. And that's what that is. You're asleep and unguarded, so be on guard. That's 7 of Swords. While you're asleep, someone is stealing from you. I am blessed and protected from all harm. And there we have it, the hawk and thistle, Aries and Scorpio. Graceful persistence. So we've got grace there and graceful persistence there. So keep going. This is 34 maybe. I don't know. It's my it's XLIV. So that's 40. XLIV 44. The hawk is the keen and vigilant observer, so you're being watched. So much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonymous, so you must step back and watch. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, singing leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. You can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. You are too easily influenced by your environment. How can you thrive in this difficult situation? So we are gonna pick one of these. I'm not gonna bugger about them. I'm just gonna, because we ain't got time. Yeah, the spiral dancer, getting in your own way. The number 5 though is very important. It said it again. So number 5 is a challenge. It seems you're getting caught out of breath going in the wrong direction, and sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune that you find yourself out of step with everyone else. Perhaps now is the time to regroup, sit down and rest a while until the rhythm calls you to dance again. The spiral dancer is a gentle one, so be still and know that you are always loved. If your questions about relationship, do not be too assertive. This is a time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead. Let them show you their true colours. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out. And this one I will have to take a photograph of, I think, because... So look at the posts, because I don't know that we'll have time for this. Yeah, there's no need to worry though. That's self-explanatory, but I will... often there is a situation where we fret and worry, even when they are out of our control. There's no need to worry. Lets you know that things seem dark and resolution. An easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and a dawn is just around the corner. So we got it all in. So absolutely fantastic. Number 5 could be important. Speak soon. Bye bye.